Welcome back to episode I have no idea of Space Engineers. Found myself a gold deposit. Filled up about 26 kilograms of ore. Or 26,000 units. I think it's actually units or kilograms. I haven't found any platinum yet. I think that's the only resource I'm really missing right now. Platinum. I can get a hold of just about anything else. Cobalt. Most of them are like right there, right? But then the gold I've got over here. I've mostly been exploring this plain out here, this little sort of valley. I'm gonna fly past here, and if I don't see any, then what I'll end up doing is just headed to base and dropping off this gold. I think what I'm going to do, the scout is really nice for exploring and seeing what's going on. It lasts forever on, I mean, there's like 30 kilograms of uranium in here. I hope it lasts forever. But it's got a good long lifespan in it. Looks like it's really maneuverable. It hops really well. It's pretty easy to land. It helps that everything's super flat wherever I am right now. Can like skim. Some nickel. And silicon. So the thing that it does really well is it kicks up off the ground, which is great because I need to get up pretty high to get up over this ridge. There's where my gold mine is. So I think what I'm going to do then at this point is start building a mine vessel. And normally, you know, in asteroid, what I would do is build, yeah, this isn't coasting as well as I'd like, is build a small ship with a drill on the front and go drilling like that. Although this kind of works, like, oh, I thought I was going to crash there. Although this kind of works, it doesn't really, it flies around like this real well. It doesn't fly, like it doesn't keep itself up if I'm pointed at the ground. So it doesn't really work for mining very well. What I think I'm going to do is basically build a platform that I can hop from place to place. Is there anything in here? Just nickel and magnesium and silicon. Something that I can hop from place to place and then just drill way down. Maybe drop a tunnel down in, and then possibly a mine shaft, and then sorry, I'm landing. That is always treacherous. Ooh, that doesn't really help. How's my level? I could use a little bit more, so if I go come out, tilt forward just a little bit, turn off our dampeners, and then we land. And now we park, turn off our thrusters, hop out. Don't have an ejector yet. That would be a nice thing to have. I think ejectors are full size, so I would have to mess with the back end. Currently, the easiest way is for me to just grab that run it over here like I did at the very, very beginning of my asteroids world. Try to find some gold here. What was I talking about? Right, so it's about this size, I think. Probably not going to use this. Well, heck, I could. Yeah, I really could. I don't really want to fly around with those. So about this size. It doesn't need to have the beacon way up in space there. And make it so that it will land on top of deposits, drill a fairly sizable hole more or less straight down, and then have a lift that will drop me or lower down into it, and then I can go probably manually that way. Although stuff works pretty well, I can probably make small ships that will just a drill on front, cargo, maybe 2. Well, 4 of these is really working really well. Though, that I think is going to miss me. 4 of these is working pretty well. The thing is, it's got to be a lot more compact, right? Is the main issue there. Like a lot more compact. And I'm kind of thinking I need ion thrusters to float. I never did the bottom of this, which has not been a huge problem, but I'm kind of thinking, yeah, so maybe just a drill and then it can kind of wiggle its way around to get clear. The only downside is there's going to be a ton of stone if I do it this way. Tons of extra stone. Which, I mean, I guess that's not the worst thing. I have used plenty of reactors. So that's kind of my plan there. Just take all that, build a platform that I can build. I can just drop, you know, humongous pits and then jump down in and extract. That way, I think that will be a nice balance between not really being able to drill down into things, but at the same time having a I think the major problem I think with that is that I need lots of pistons. They only give me about 10 meters of build, so it's going to be a tower that I'm going to have to fly around. Right. And the piston will have to drop down. I want like 4, like a little cluster of 4 or 5. I don't have a good, yeah, like maybe a full 9. 4 and put it on a rotor and then it'll spin. Yeah, I could just do 3 and put it on a rotor and it'll spin. But then the problem comes with getting down into it. Actually, I almost want it 5 across, right? And then let it rotate very gently. Very gently. What if we did 3 this way and then expand it out to those ones? So we had 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drills. This spot, 2, which didn't highlight, but that's fine. And had it very gently slow, and it was 5 by 5 gap in the middle. And it would pull all the way up. So it would have to have like 4 blocks of clearance so that the drill ship could come out and drop down in. The drill ship can't be more than 5 blocks wide. How many big blocks is this? 1. only like 3, so I think I could make it 4, and it would still work. It's not going to be as wide as this. The drill ship is going to depend, I think, a little more heavily on ion thrusters. Probably not so many huge ones. Well, yeah. Yeah. I think this is going to work. I think little ion thrusters might be just enough to keep it afloat. And then it can have the connector in the back. It can have a connector spot on the bay. If I get a 5x5, I want at least 4 on every side, I think. Which gives it 8 and 5 is 13. 13 across. And then walls, it's 15. 15 by 15. Okay. So that's my goal. I will lay that out. First I'll get boatloads of iron. Then I'll lay that out. And then we'll go to town. Once we have the layout done, I think I'll bring you back in and show you where I've started. 2 things. One, I upgraded my drill. That's why it's yellow. You can't really see it, but it totally says proficient right there because it's a proficient drill. You need platinum to get any better. And then the other thing, you will recall, I think, that this is kind of a pit. I've been having difficulties getting at stuff. I realized what I can do is dig sort of a channel this way, which lets me... wow. This drill's great. Lets me staircase my way down in. And so what that does for me... First, I can really tear into some of this stuff. But it gives me a wall I can mine against here. And that way, if I just keep going down, I can get down to the bottom of it, and then I can mine away at all of that without losing my way out. This drill's great. All right, I'll be right back. Ooh. Forgot to put my dampeners on, jumped off, and then came right back down. So, looks like the next thing we're going to do is fix my ship. Dang it. Let me just collect these. 1 steel plate apiece. So, gross. What a mess. Alright, well, I don't think anything dropped anything. Let me just see if we can at least repair some of this. Okay, so I should be able to limp home. Let's find out. Dampeners are on. Yeah. I think I can limp home. Yeah. Yep, everything seems to push from center of mass, which is a fortunate thing about this. Physics. Don't want to go much faster than that, because I can't slow down as effectively. I think I can repair this, though. I don't think the damage is too bad. It might give me a chance to fix some of the coloring. Okay, all my sideways ones are fine. Okay, let's see where we're at. Tilt forward just a little bit. Let's turn around. Turn this turtle about. Come backwards. Ooh, that was almost really bad. Park that. Turn the thrusters off. Step out. Okie day. Well then, that was fun. Be right back. Okay, so after a somewhat untold number of bonus minutes of welding, more welding, gathering plates, and a trip and a half of resources, we have this platform so far. So the goal, or the idea here, plan, is to have a fairly wide base where I can put a drone ship or two, and then some basic resources. We'll have this drill bit basically made of a total of 5 across. I'll decide what configuration I want them in. I don't know if I'm going to make a full T, like how many I'm going to make. I'm thinking I'm going to make maybe 1, 2, 2, 2, 4 more. Make a Z pattern out of it maybe. But then it is on this string of pistons with a rotor at the top. And then a little bitty conveyor junction point, which I'm going to attach right there to the framework. And then that's going to be the core of it. So the idea is you activate it and it expands all these pistons and lowers the drill into the ground. This framework is going to go away once it's ready to go. And it just digs a hole all the way down that's big enough that a small drone could get in. And at first I was thinking, man, that's way too big. But then I realized the scale of it, and it actually, as big as it is, like as tall as it's going to be, it kind of works. Like I really only need 3 or 4, like really only need 3 layers of stuff here, right? A fairly sizable bottom, and then a middle layer where I can put reactors and gyroscopes and stuff like that, and then a top layer for control, and then just have a gantry basically come out to mount this, and the piston will go all the way down. I'm kind of thinking if we do Control 2 and put this on 5, put these not there, like so. But then that's definitely too big. So that will, because it fits into that corner neatly, it's going to crash. So we'll let it look like that and see kind of what we get. I guess, whoa, my screen just blanked out. Looks like everything's still recording though. 24 FPS, well, that's fine. If we do it this way, I don't have to adjust anything special. There we go. So let's try that little Z. Once it's in motion, we'll see how it does. This is going to go away. This is scaffolding. That scaffolding is going to go away. Yeah, do a gantry up the top and then conveyor all the way down. So I'll build up the walls, I guess, and see you in a... Well, okay. The next stage here, then, is that I'm about to run out of hydrogen. I got a tank. I'll be fine. So the next stage is that this is turning into quite the project, and it is difficult for me to fly around and place everything. So what I'm probably going to do is build a ship to do it for me. Welcome to Space Engineers, where we build ships to build our ships, because shipbuilding is apparently what it's all about. So I'll make a little builder craft, and that should help dramatically. Luckily, it does not need to move fast. It really only needs like 1, maybe 2 in each direction, and then the pods. Connector would be nice so that I can fill it up with components really fast. And then... Yeah, I think this is going to work out really well. Components, that one I can go, I think I can forego a oxygen generator on that one. I don't really need it on the drill ship either. It just makes a nice connection. But if to do medium... Oh, but the medium doesn't... Well, we'll see what we can come up with. And then we will start tacking this together. So, because that's what the ship's all about, I will gather together what I'm going to need and then meet you right back here.